came up with. Professor Sky and I came up making him invisible to the human eye as well as the camera.
Now, what happened? What's going to be in here? What are you going to be in there? A pool? Some jacuzzis? What's going in here?
My house. I have decided to actually live within the FFLYdome, and I'm going to call it the. I was going to call it the Sky Dome, where me and my friend were going to move in, but see now that's taken already. Professor Sky.
Yes, he's no longer here, so we can't call him Sky now.
So I haven't decided on a name as of yet.
But isn't your friend Con Grigolski, the sports writer for them, the son coming up here?
Is he? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He will be able to give you more information on where I'm going to put my living room suite.
Well, what would you call that if he came up? If Con Grigolski came up, and you put a Grigolski Dome.
Grigolski Dome.
Grigolski Dome, okay. Grigolski Dome, yes.
Grigolski Dome.
Okay, so can you take just a 30-second tour of what's going on here?
Sure. What we got over there is we got one tractor that is actually tractoring, and then we got one steamroller that is currently not.
Right here, shot here. What's this fellow doing with the water?
And then we got the C55 XCR335 system. We're spraying the water through that. What you see there is called double compressing there, and that's what he's going on with now. If you look over there, you'll see him stepping into our C185 4C color dam case mover, and he's actually going to go through the process of double explosion, which is a difficult process that only happens in a system like this, and that's why we're developing it exclusively at Fort McMurray.
Mr. Towers, your color sequence here, blue and white. I know you're American. It's supposed to be red, white, and blue.
I couldn't afford the red. Red's expensive. You understand in these times, fiscal constraints, you know.
Well, speaking of fiscal constraints, the Toronto Huskies and Vancouver Grizzlies are suiting up this year for the NBA. And right now we're going to go see
Toronto Huskies,
Toronto Huskies, NBA team, yeah.
and then the Raptors.
Toronto Raptors, I'm thinking 1947. Of course, I played on that team in 1947. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's because you were off the team, Mr. Phillips.
Right now, we're going to take there's Mr. Towers going away and get some work done. Well, we're here at Spaceport 95 for CJ Brent, and with us we have all the way from Texas, Abilene, Texas, Professor Jeremy Sky. Jeremy Sky here from Abilene, Texas. Professor Sky, nice to meet you.
Andrew Records.
Come on in there, Sarah. The Professor Sky from Abilene, Texas. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, you notice the size of his cranium. His cranium is so large. This is a size 12 hat. His cranium is so large that
I got a lot of
I can't catch it. Okay, we're going to close to the moon right here. Here's the close. He's going to show us on the moon, Professor Sky, where on the moon rock was found. Now, Professor, this here, the Mare Serenus, this means a horse that sings.
It's exactly what it means. It means there's a
horse there that sings.
And or Sea of Serenity, whichever one you want. And then you're like, oh, there's a black.
Okay, that's the dark. This is the dark side of the moon right here. Here's the dark side of the moon. Did you notice? Right there is the dark side of the moon. Well, Professor, there's been a number of men have landed on the moon. I believe there's been 12 astronauts landed on the moon.
There's actually 196.
196 astronauts landed on the moon?
Yes, sir.
Where have they landed? Where's the most popular spot here? I see the Alps. They go skiing there, do they not?
No, sir.
No, what happens at the Alps?
You would be surprised that one famous landing point is sinus.
Sinus Roy, yes.
Because
the cold.
Because your cold is clear there, your nose, you can breathe fine.
Okay. Now, Carpathonius, that is where the whole Thanksgiving landing is, in line. Carpathonius, the horn of Carpathonius.
Yes.
We can't see right now, this shot of it right here. The cameraman, excellent work. The horn of Carpathonius. Corpiconius. Tell us about what happened to Corpiconius.
Whoa, no. Can't tell you about that.
I saw a movie on that once.
Did you really?
Apollo 15.
19.
Apollo 19. Now, tell us about Apollo 19. Most people don't know about Apollo 19.
Little known mission.
Tom Hanks was on that one, was he not?
No, he was in 13.
13, okay.
Apollo 19. It was actually Tom Cruise.
What happened to Tom Cruise in that?
What happened was Tom Cruise went up. He actually
Professor Scott will grab a rocket over here and he can demonstrate what happened in that failed space crash.
Well, if the cameraman wasn't so lazy, he'd come right over here and say us here now.
Okay, Professor Scott, can you show us what happened?
Right here.
So this is when they injected the doctor to get your that shot of the doctors?
Well, geez, I don't even want to talk about that. I'll tell you what happened here was, what happened was Tom Cruise was sitting up there in the capsule, right, on Apollo 19, and he wasn't sitting properly. He fall right down, and he just happened to grab onto that.
Oh my, this is during the actual flight this happened.
And this was Tom Cruise's before his famous acting career.
Thunderball Valley.
What happened was he caught onto this, and he actually flew into space.
Oh my.
But when this part separated, when it had separated, he actually scaled up along and got back inside. Breathing with no breathing apparatus.
Neil A. Armstrong did not do that, did he?
No, sir. No, sir. And it was hot. Let me tell you, it gets to about 556 billion degrees Celsius down there, let me tell you.
And this is the actual size of the rocket that Tom Cruise is in, is it not?
Yeah, this is scale.
This is scale? Scale of what?
Yeah,